University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. While the first round of this competition offers the safety net of a second chance for the more able losing teams, and the quarterfinals require 2 strikes before a team is out, this second round is rather more brutal. You win or you go home. So far, Emmanuel College, Cambridge and the University of Manchester have made it through to the next stage, and we've said goodbye to 2 Oxford colleges, Hertford and St Peters. Now, the team from Edinburgh University breezed through their first-round match against Sydney Sussex College, Cambridge, winning by 210 points to 75, and are obviously hoping for something similarly unassertive tonight in the way of opposition. So far, they've proved themselves knowledgeable on particle physics, US state capitals and classics of world literature reworked as tweets. With an average age of 23, let's meet the Edinburgh team again.
Hi, I'm Matt Booth. I'm from Bristol, and I'm studying for a PhD in mathematics.
Hello, my name is Marco Maluzan. I come from Monfalcone, Italy, and I'm studying for a degree in economics and politics.
And this is their captain.
Hi, I'm Max Fitzjames. I'm from Burgundy in France, and I'm doing a PhD in cell biology.
Hello, I'm Robbie Campbell-Hewson. I'm from Edinburgh, and I'm studying maths.
The team from University College London were trailing up until just before the halfway point of their first-round match, when their opponents and close rivals, King's College London, obliged them by taking their fingers off the buzzers. UCL then dominated the second half, and a late flurry by Kings wasn't enough to threaten their lead, which stood at 180 to 145 at the gong, helped by their knowledge of the poet Robert Southey, China in the 1920s and blobitecture. Their average age is 28. Let's meet them again.
Hi, I'm George Mitkoff. I'm from Warwickshire, and I'm studying French and German.
I'm Sophia Walker. I'm from Boulder, Colorado, and I'm studying for a Master's in Translation.
And this is their captain.
Hello, I'm Robert Johnstone from Worcester Park in Surrey, and I'm studying for a Master's in Medical Imaging.
Hello, I'm Feiyu Fang. I'm from Leicester, and I'm studying physics.
OK, we won't waste any time reciting the rules. Fingers on the buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. What common 4-letter word is this? The 19th century literary scholar William Minto named it the panacea which alone brings order out of confusion. Jerome K. Jerome said he could sit and look at it for hours. Khalil Gibran said it was love made visible, while Oscar Wilde reputedly called it the curse of the drinking classes.
Edinburgh Fitzjames.
Beer?
UCL Johnston.
Work.
Work is correct, yes. 3 questions for your bonuses on terms used in business. The name of what arcade game of the 1980s is applied to a strategy in which the intended target of a takeover counterattacks by making an offer for the firm trying to acquire it?
Pong, maybe?
Pong.
Maybe.
Pong?
Yeah.
That's definitely an arcade game, yeah.
Do you know many from the 80s?
As good a guess as any.
Pong?
No, it's Pac-Man. Secondly, its meanings including a measure of a company's liquidity, the term acid test comes from the practice of testing the purity of gold with what acid, also known as aqua fortis?
Sulfuric?
Maybe sulfuric. Sulfuric?
No, it's nitric acid. And finally, what term denotes both a sheep that leads a flock and a closely watched company that may mark the fortunes of an entire industry?
Bellwether.
Bellwether.
Correct. 10 points for this. Which Act of 1765 was a British parliamentary attempt to raise revenue in its American colonies?
UCL Fang.
Stamp Act.
Correct. You get a set of bonuses on fruit in poetry. Firstly, forbidden fruit a flavour has that lawful orchards mocks. Who wrote those words in a poem published in 1896, 10 years after her death in Amherst, Massachusetts?
Is that Emily Dickinson?
Emily Dickinson.
Yeah.
Emily Dickinson.
Correct. Bloom down-cheeked peaches, swart-headed mulberries, wild-free cranberries. Those are among the fruits for sale in which poem by Christina Rossetti?
Goblin Market.
Yeah.
Goblin Market.
Correct. In William Carlos Williams' poem, This Is Just to Say, what fruit has been taken from an icebox and eaten?
Plums.
Plums.
Correct. 10 points for this. What specific type of building appears in the title of a 2006 collection of short stories by Alice Munro, a short novel of 1800 by Maria Edgeworth, a mystery novel of 1961 by Shirley Jackson, and the first in a fantasy series?
UCL Walker.
Castle.
Castle is correct. These bonuses are on the astronomer and mathematician Claudius Ptolemy, born around the year 100. Often called Ptolemy's cluster because he observed and described it, Messier 7 is an open cluster of stars in which constellation between Libra and Sagittarius?
Two. So it'll be a zodiac one.
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
Seven. Is it the Pleiades?
But that's not a
No.
constellation.
We want a constellation.
But it's a
Libra?
cluster of stars in a
Was Libra one of them?
constellation.
I don't know. Maybe. No, that's M50. That's not M7. Cancer, maybe. Maybe Cancer.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have no idea. So.
Cancer.
Cancer.
No, it's Scorpius, or the scorpion. Secondly, Ptolemy's theorem states that a convex quadrilateral can be inscribed in a circle if the product of the lengths of a pair of opposite sides added to the product of the lengths of the other pair equals the product of what?
So, if it's a square, you get
Describes.
unit square, you get 2. And that's the top. Is it the?
I think you either know this or you don't.
Yeah. Guess.
Product of the radius and the diameter. Product of the radius and the diameter.
No, it's the lengths of the diagonals. And finally, Ptolemy's geography notes an island he calls Taprobana. This island is most often identified either as Sumatra or as which smaller island, some 1,500 kilometres west?
Java, maybe? Nah, it's Sumatra is west of Java.
Bali?
So it's,
Yeah.
no, wrong direction. West of Sumatra.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It's like Bali?
Is Bali west?
No. We'll go for it anyway. We haven't got anything else.
Yeah. Just say anything.
Bali.
No, it's Sri Lanka. 10 points for this. Established by France and Italy and operating since 2005, which Antarctic research station has been used by the European Space Agency to research the effects of long-term space missions on humans? It shares its name with the Roman goddess of harmony.
Edinburgh Fitzjames.
Harmonia?
Anyone like to buzz from UCL?
UCL Mitkoff.
Minerva?
No, it's Concordia. 10 points for this. Which figure of Greek myth is the subject of a play of 1917 by Apollinaire and appears in Eliot's The Wasteland?
Edinburgh Fitzjames.
Medea?
No, you lose 5 points. Eliot's The Wasteland. He became a popular symbol in modernist writing on gender as a figure who, according to legend, had lived as both a man and a woman.
UCL Mitkoff.
Tiresias?
Tiresias is right, yes. These bonuses are on a punk band. Described as a slap in the face for male punk bands and rock journalists, Oh Bondage Up Yours was the 1977 debut single of which punk band, named in part after a form of electromagnetic radiation?
Radio waves, moth waves, and
Light.
Gamma.
Gamma girls,
Gamma girls.
X-rays, gamma rays.
Sorry, light, X-rays, gamma rays.
Gamma
Microwave.
definitely rings a bell, but I
Gamma.
can't think of the actual name of the band.
I've got no idea.
It's not just gamma ray.
Let's have it, please.
Try it.
Gamma ray.
No, it's X-ray specs. Described as having joie de vivre and nuttiness, who was the lead vocalist of X-ray specs? Her stage name is a type of rigid plastic used in costume jewellery.
That'll be polystyrene. Polystyrene?
Correct. And finally, not usually associated with punk bands, which wind instrument did Laura Logic and Rudy Thompson play in X-ray specs? Rat Trap by the Boomtown Rats features the same instrument.
Is it a clarinet?
What, saxophone? Yeah.
Saxophone, more
Saxophone
plausible.
sounds right.
Yeah, go with that.
Saxophone?
That's correct. Right, we're going to take a picture round. For your picture starter, you'll see a word cloud that shows in translation the most frequently occurring words in a major philosophical work of the 17th century. 10 points if you can identify the philosopher.
Edinburgh Malazar.
Descartes.
Descartes is correct, yes. So we follow on from Descartes' Meditations with 3 more word clouds derived from major philosophical works. Again, I just need the name of the author in each case. Note that any words appearing in the work's title will have been removed. Firstly, the author of this mid-19th century work.
Nietzsche. I think it's
Oh,
Nietzsche.
yeah.
Wait, let me see. Sorry.
Happiness, justice.
Oh, maybe not.
It could be John Stuart Mill.
Good.
Could be John Stuart Mill. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, actually.
Try
It
that?
might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah,
John
yeah.
Stuart Mill.
Correct, it is from
Sorry, just
utilitarianism.
overall, I was out, yeah.
Secondly, the author of this 20th century work shown in translation.
Looks like it could be Wittgenstein. I mean,
Wait,
probably. I'm not
falsifi-
so. It could be
it says
Popper.
falsifiability.
Oh, so that'd be Popper.
Or Karl
Yeah, I
Popper, which
Popper.
was
Yeah, that'd be
just
Popper.
Correct. And finally, the author of this 18th century work also shown in translation.
Existence. Wouldn't that be 18th century, do you say?
18th century is what? Kant.
Yeah,
It
the
says
Kant. I think
transcendental.
that's Kant. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Kant.
It is Immanuel Kant. Right, 10 points for this. For what do the letters RCT stand when indicating a type of clinical trial?
UCL Johnstone.
Randomised controlled trial.
Correct. Your bonuses are on chemical elements and Shakespeare. Concatenating the symbols for which 2 chemical elements spells the first word of Hamlet's Yorick speech?
Aluminium and astatine.
Aluminium, yeah. Aluminium acetylene.
Aluminium astatine.
No, it's aluminium and arsenic. Secondly, the symbols for which 2 elements spell the name of the fairy in Midsummer Night's Dream who accompanies Cobweb, Peaseblossom and Mustard Seed in Titania's retinue.
It's moth.
Moth.
Yeah.
It's molybdenum and thorium.
Yeah.
Molybdenum and thorium.
Correct. It was moth, of course. And finally, the symbols for which 2 elements spell the animal that pursues Antigonus off the stage in Act 3 of The Winter's Tale.
Bear.
Bear.
Lithium.
Sorry?
Sorry. Bear.
Bear. So beryllium and AR. Argon?
Oh. Or. Yeah.
Yeah, beryllium and argon.
Beryllium and argon.
Correct. 10 points for this. Lammergeier, griffon and Egyptian are among the species of which large scavenging bird? Its name may be...
UCL Johnstone.
Vulture.
Correct. 3 questions on winners of the Turing Award in computing. Winner of the Turing Award in 1984, the Swiss-born Niklas Wirth developed which high-level structured programming language? It shares its name with that of a French thinker born in 1623.
Pascal. Yeah. Pascal.
Correct. Secondly, in 2006, which US computer scientist became the first woman to win the Turing Award for contributions to the theory and practice of optimizing compiler techniques?
I haven't the faintest.
Sorry, pass.
That was Francis Allen. And finally, which British scientist won the award in 2016? In 1991, he launched the website info.cern.ch.
Berners-Lee. Yeah. Tim Berners-Lee.
Berners-Lee.
Tim Berners-Lee is correct. 10 points for this. In which year was the most excellent order of the British Empire established by King George V? The same year saw the renaming of the royal house to Windsor and the overthrow of George's cousin, Nicholas II.
Edinburgh Malazar.
1917.
Correct. Your bonuses now are on towns in southern England. In an early example of what came to be known as invasion literature, which town to the east of Guildford appears in the title of George Tompkins Chesney's 1871 story of a surprise German attack on Britain?
East of Guildford.
Somewhere in Kent. Dover, maybe?
Dover's a bit obvious, isn't it?
Colchester.
No, Colchester's Nest.
That's, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
Hastings.
Hastings is good.
Hastings.
No, it's the Battle of Dorking. Secondly, in H.G. Wells's The War of the Worlds, the Martians land on Horsell Common, in which town in Surrey, a few miles northwest of Dorking?
It's Kingston?
I don't think it's Kingston.
Walton?
I think Kingston. I don't know.
Kingston?
No, it's Woking. And finally, which town between Margate and Ramsgate is often cited as the model for Bradgate, the scene of the finale of John Buchan's The 39 Steps?
Margate and Ramsgate.
Pass.
That's Broadstairs. Right, we're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you'll hear the outro of a pop song. 10 points if you can give me the title